My channel. This is a tutorial on how to make a dress with a side smoke, no zipper. So first I'll be drafting the pattern. This is my paper for pattern drafting. So I insert my shoulder measure. So I'll come down by 1 inch. I measured my neck 3 inches, and I'll connect this line together. So on my shoulder, I measure my 9 inches for my shoulder. I take my bust measurement. Let's connect this line. Right here, I'll take my bust measurements. I already did that. And I measured my shoulder to waistline, my shoulder to hip line. So right now, I'll take the the bust measurements. I already mark it without allowance. The waist measurements without sewing allowance. The hip measurements without sewing allowance. So on that hip line, I'll connect this now. So make sure you don't have sharp edges. I'll curve that now. So on this hip line, I'll come down by 2 inches. And on that 2 inches line, I'll come in a little bit to give it a curvy effect. This guy wants to sew with me. So on the midpoint of my armhole, I'll draw a straight line because it's going to be off shoulder, and she wants it really off. So that's why I drew that line. So the next thing we'll do is draw our nipple to nipple measurements, which is 8. So I measure my 4 on the waistline, 4 on hip line, and 4 on the shoulder line. I'll connect this line together. So on this hip line, I'll go up by 3 inches, and on the shoulder line, I'll come down by 1.5 inch. So on the waistline, I'll measure half inch on both sides. So now I'll connect these lines together. So right now, the only thing left for us to do now is to measure the part that will cut off for the smoking allowance. So from the edge, we measure 3 inches inward, 3 inches inward. On the hip too, I'll measure 3 inches inward. On the bust points, I'll measure 3 inches inwards. Then I'll trace this line, connect them together. On the hem too, I'll measure 3 inches inwards. So I'll shade this to show that we'll be cutting it off. So guys, I'm cutting them off now. I'm cutting this part off. And I place my pattern on my fabric and add 0.5 sewing allowance. So for the side that I cut off, I'll cut it straight. I measured what I cut off is 3 inches. So 3 inches times 2 That would be 3 inches in two places. That would be like 6 inches. That's for one side. And since I won't be differentiating back from front, so I decide to use everything here. This one is on fold and is for one side. The basic is just that whatever you are doing, like if it's that you want to use a share, that you want to share fabric, is double the measurements that you are using. So this 3 inches down, you know, it will be on two sides. That's 6 inches times two, that's 12. So but I think I have a little bit more because I want it to go well. So I'll cut this off now. And mind you, you will not shape this part. You just cut it straight. The way it's straight thing. Don't put any shape. By the time you put the elastic thread, it will curve by itself. So this is what I have on one side. I'll cut the same thing for the other side. I hope you see well. So I'll start sewing. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. I didn't show I was started sewing. But basically, this is what I do. I put my elastic thread on the bobbin and the normal regular matching thread on the upper part. This is the type I was able to get at the local fabric store. So this is how I'm doing it. You can see it's dragging fine. So after doing that, I took my dart just as we have seen in the pattern, and I used bias to pipe the edge. This pattern did not have a back, it did not have front because there's no zipper, and I go ahead and overlock my stitches after fitting and all. So now I join the smoke part to my body. You can see how stretchy it is. No cutting on the side. So thanks for watching. If you have watched to this point, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.